Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judgmo. Massive day today for Arsenal versus PSG. Of course, we're here to talk about the game. We're here to talk about the predicted lineup. What do I think and what do you think is going to go in the game? We'll talk about the Inter versus Barcelona a little bit, but we'll talk more about it tomorrow. So hit the like button. Mikel Arteta versus Enrique. Bukayo Saka versus Kvaratskhelia versus Ousmane Dembele. Declan Rice versus Vitinha, João Neves, Fabian Ruiz. And the attack of Arsenal versus the defense of PSG. The attack of PSG versus the mighty Kivior and Lewis Kelly. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, of course. Do Bukayo Saka have to prove himself again? A lot of people are talking about Bukayo Saka. Dembele is better than him. Kvaratskhelia is better than him. Barcola this, Dembele that, Kvaratskhelia that. We'll talk about it, of course. So hit that like button. People, if you are here for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Let's go for it. But before we go on and talk about it, I wanted to ask you guys something. Which layout is better? Is this layout better? Do you like it like this? Or would you prefer this one? So big up everybody that is here. Let me know. I'm going to say 1 or 2. 1 or 2 people. So let me know in the chat what you guys think. 1 or 2. Quickly let me know in the chat what you think. 2 is better. People are saying 1 is better. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think, of course. This is much, much better. We're going to go with 2. We're going to go with 2. And let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from. Hit that like button, people. And vote. People are saying until this moment it's Arsenal versus Barcelona. And we're here for it. Listen. All I wanted to say is that what is your prediction for the game today? I'm actually thinking that Arsenal will win today. But are they going to win 3-0? As they did against PSG? I don't think that. I think PSG will be more cautious. They will learn from the game that Arsenal played against Real Madrid, of course. However, PSG's midfield is a massive, massive question. As how's everyone feeling today? Are you all feeling good? And by the way, before we go on, Congratulations to Liverpool. We're going to say it again. Congratulations to Liverpool for winning the Premier League number 20. Number 20, of course, for Liverpool. Fantastic achievement. Finally, they caught up to Manchester United. Now no one can talk about Man United being a big team or a big this or a big that, because Liverpool have caught up to them for 20 top flight title with 6 Champions League. There is no denying that Liverpool are the current moment the most successful team in England. Of course, there is no denying that. It's undisputed now, in my opinion. That is my opinion. People talk about fan base, revenue, blah, blah, blah. All this talk that is only good for the people that want only to brag about revenue. What about success? What about success? You talk about the success, and let's talk about success, of course, which is what are Arsenal. I am now convinced that Arsenal are a team to be feared, right? PSG, as Craig here is saying, PSG aren't unbeatable, but neither are Arsenal. Both teams are beatable. Both teams can be beaten. But however, because Arsenal are playing at the Emirates today, I actually think that Arsenal have the momentum. Forget the league. Forget the league, of course, because at the current moment, in my opinion, Arsenal have the edge over everyone. And the reason why, because I said it many times, it is the team that won both legs, home and away. Barcelona were beaten. Inter, we didn't win both games. Aston Villa beat PSG in the second game. They rattled them. It will be a very interesting game, as Omar Rushdie is saying. For the reason why is that I actually think both teams have a lot of strong points, but also both teams have weaknesses. With Thomas Partey out, I think the midfield of Arsenal lose about 20 to 30% of his strength. 20 to 30% of their strength. However, the defense with Kivior proven himself in the last game, with how Arsenal defending in compact. Of course, Lewis Kelly is going to play a massive factor. People say Rice is out. Rice is not out. What are you talking about? The predicted lineup, as comes on the screen now, you can tell that the predicted lineup is, let me see. The predicted lineup at the current moment has Declan Rice on it, of course. Can we get the likes up to 100? There's over 100 people here. I am expecting 100 likes. So hit the like button, people. There is no... Declan Rice is in. He's not out, as people are saying. He is going to play. He's a massive factor for the physicality of Arsenal, of course. I like comments. The guys, give me comments. Give me comments. Solo shows feed off the comments, of course, because you dictate what we talk about. You dictate the questions. This is why I am here. This is why we're doing this show. Mo, who would you want to play against Inter in the final? I would rather have PSG. I would rather have PSG. I would rather play against PSG in the final because they suit Inter more. Arsenal can give Inter a massive matchup, so I prefer PSG. However, just for my friends, I want to see Arsenal play in the final, and it would be very, very good for me if Inter beat Barcelona, but beat Arsenal in the final. I don't have any beef with PSG, and I don't have any beef with Arsenal, but I think it will be more fun for me if Inter beat PSG, beat Arsenal in the final. I am expecting Arsenal to go through. With all due respect to everyone, I am expecting Arsenal to go through. I'm expecting Arsenal to beat PSG, and for many reasons. I think the way Arsenal play suit PSG, the way PSG play suit Arsenal to the T. Suit Arsenal to the T. And by the way, I want you guys to let me know if I'm lagging or something. Hit that like button and let me know in the chat. We are here. I actually think this is the game that Martin Odegaard is the guy that I'm looking at. To be honest with you, Martin Odegaard is the guy that I'm looking at. He has to step up today. And I have been defending Martin Odegaard for a while now because I don't think it's his fault. How people have said that he dropped off this season, I think it's all down to Mikel Arteta's tactics. And I said that Arsenal didn't play well for the majority of the season because of tactics, because of injuries, because of this, because of that. But I have defended Martin Odegaard. But today, Martin Odegaard cannot just be a conductor, cannot just be someone who is someone that just passes the ball around. Martin Odegaard need to change a little bit and go back to be the creative force that he was last season or 2 seasons ago. I am waiting for Martin Odegaard to respond to people today. I am waiting for Martin Odegaard today to respond to people. I need creativity. I need movement. Listen, the PSG midfield is not physical. There are no excuses today for Martin Odegaard to not play his game. There are no excuses for the guy today to not play his game. It is his game today that João Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz are not physical. So don't give me this physical game by Martin Odegaard that he can do this. It is very physical against him. No. Today is all about technicality. Today, it's all about technique. Today is all about the flicks and tricks. It's about the first touch. It's about the creativity. It's about how you play the football as a five-a-side team, especially in the midfield. And that should suit Martin Odegaard. He should be able to create something, right? He should be able to create something. And I want to hear from Arsenal fans. I want to hear from you. Am I sitting here and being harsh on Martin Odegaard when I'm saying today is judgment day for you, my friend? It is judgment day for you, my friend. Good predictions. 2-1 PSG today. 2-1 PSG today. I love it. Thank you so much, Bermuda Gunner, for the first super chat of the stream. All the love for the support. Big up for your support for the channel. We're here for the people and you guys are here for me. So support the channel. Appreciate the super chats. Super chats are really appreciated by you because they support the channel massively. But like buttons are very important because they push the stream to new viewers. We're on 50 likes. We have over 160 people closing in on 200. So hit that like button. Mo, why has Inter lost 3 straight games? Because we lost legs and because Marcus Thuram is not here. And Marcus Thuram is a massive, massive part of this Inter. The way we play depends so much on having Marcus Thuram up top. And if Marcus Thuram is not playing, we absolutely lose about 50% of the attack. Of course, a lot of people, thank you so much for super chat, Bermuda Gunner, legend. PSG 2-0 Paris. Man City fan predicting Paris to win. So big up to you. Of course, it is your prediction today. But I want to go back. I want to go back to the Martin Odegaard. If heaven forbid Inter get knocked out, who would you want to win? Arsenal. I want Arsenal to win for a couple of reasons. Number one, I dislike Barcelona as much as I dislike Juventus. For example, I dislike Barcelona. I just dislike. I don't dislike the players. I just dislike the club. It is very obvious. I respect what they did. I love Messi. He's a fantastic footballer. Great entertainment. But I just don't like the football club. It's just, you know what? This is how I feel about the club. For Paris Saint-Germain, I have no ill feeling about Paris Saint-Germain. I also have no love. But because I'm a Premier League fan, I am someone who does work on the Premier League. I want Arsenal to win the Champions League if Inter don't win it. Because it helps me. I am selfish. It helps me. It helps my channel. And it helps my viewers. And I want my viewers to be happy. And I have zero beef with Arsenal. And I am someone who like Mikel Arteta as a coach. Yes, I had my criticism of him. But I appreciate Mikel Arteta as a coach. So I like him. I don't dislike him. By the way, if it was Liverpool, by the way, and it wasn't Arsenal, I would want Liverpool to win it, to be honest. Man United is the only club that I wouldn't want to win. Chelsea, I would like to win as well if they were there. I don't dislike Chelsea at all. You know, the only team that I dislike in the Premier League is Manchester United. Of course, it was Liverpool. I want Liverpool to win it if it wasn't for Inter because of Mohamed Salah. I don't dislike City. I don't dislike City at all. I appreciate Kevin De Bruyne. Diaz. I don't dislike City. People think that I dislike City. I just have a thing against Pep Guardiola. That's what you don't understand. I appreciate Pep Guardiola. I think he's one of the best coaches I've ever seen in my life. I made that clear. He's a genius. I think he is the best genius I have seen in the last 20, 30 years. He is someone who created a system, who changed football, and I appreciate that. Who's someone I have the utmost respect for. Pep Guardiola. He's absolutely a phenomenal coach. He's someone that makes wine out of water, if we're allowed to do this. But the problem with me is that you know my stance on the way that Pep Guardiola has changed football is something that I enjoyed football more 20 years ago before Pep Guardiola's era. You know what I mean? I absolutely respect what he did for the game. But for me, and I'm being very honest here, he changed the game to be more systematic, to be more of a system. And I don't like this. I like end-to-end football. I like football and it was entertaining. I'm completely honest with you here. So that is my take on Man City. But for the club, I defended the club many times. And I said plenty of times that they should have been allowed to build the club because they built the club and they are a winning club. They are one of the biggest clubs in the world at the current moment. They have fan bases everywhere. And I respect that massively. The work that the Emiratis have done for the club. Of course, as much as I want Newcastle as well to do well, because Newcastle they have ambitious owners, they have great players that I like their players, and I want the clubs to do well. The only club that I dislike, to be honest with you, but that doesn't cloud my objectivity, is Manchester United. That's the only club, to be honest, that I don't like Man United, to be honest with you. But let's get to 100 likes first. I'm trying to answer. This is a solo show. I am trying to be as objective as I can. And I'm trying to be as honest. I can sit here and gaslight you or lie to you, right? Or lie to you. But these solo shows, I try to be as honest as I can. Or I try to be 100% honest. And I feed off your comment. You know what I mean? I feed off your comment, of course. So that is why I'm here. But going back to the game today, Arsenal versus PSG, the predicted lineup is in front of you, but there are a lot of people. Why don't I like Man United? That's a long answer. All I have to tell you that I feel their fan base is so entitled. They are a fan base that think they deserve more than what they owed. And they have this thing about them, the arrogance that was in the 90s and the 2000s, and the belief that they are owed something that they don't. And the club itself is a good club and everything, but it's just for some whatever reason, I had this rivalry with Man United, my friends were Man United fans. I just disliked the way they had debates. We're the best team in England, we're the best team in the world. Like some Man United fans still think they are the biggest club in the world. Can you imagine this? Biggest club in the world, with all due respect. They're entitled, broski. They are entitled. Let's get the likes up to 100 at least. Guys, at least. Like, I'm going to tell you something. Liverpool fans, apart from the season 2021, when they went for the quad, they are a humble people. Liverpool fans are humble. They talk, but they don't talk with arrogance. Like, they don't, apart from Hussam, of course, who's not humble at all. Hussam. He's not the humble guy, of course. He's not humble at all. Why are you trolling? I don't understand. I'm not muted and people can hear me. So why are you trolling? Why are you coming to my channel and you're trying to troll? I don't understand it. There is no reason for it, my friend. There is no reason for it. But Liverpool fans are humble, bro. I don't understand why people dislike Liverpool. Rax is humble. I believe Mac is humble. I believe Jamie's story is humble. Tom is not like humble, but the one that is not humble at all is my friend, my good brother, the one that I love so much and I have a lot of respect for is my guy, Osam. Osam is not humble at all. And you know what I'm talking about. Big up Bermuda Gunner for supporting. 3-1 Arsenal. I am excited. Went to the Bayern game yesterday. I was in Europe on vacation. Big up to you for 3 weeks. If we win the Champions League, I'm coming back for the parade. 8 hours flight. Big up my man, and I hope you are happy. You're always supporting the channel. So big up to you, and you're always supporting me. This is why one of the reasons. The only thing I'm gonna tell you guys is that Arsenal fans are not humble. Arsenal fans are not humble. For where the club is at, they're not humble at all. They talk a lot of shit. They talk a lot of smack. And Arsenal fans, and that's, by the way, this is why there's a lot of people that dislike Arsenal. It's that because they're not as humble. They're not humble. People dislike them. Some of them, the people that are on Twitter, the people that we do YouTube, they're not humble at all. Some Arsenal fans, of course, are not humble. And that's why a lot of people, some people dislike Arsenal, to be honest. It's exactly that, Hybrid Ultra. It is Twitter, of course. It is Twitter. However, I am going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Twitter is actually an indication, by the way. Twitter is an indication, of course, an indication. Some of the fan base that are not humble as much, our Chelsea fans are not that humble. 2 times Champions League winner, 2 times Champions League winner, respect, and all the talk that Ziad talk on El Ahwa and other people as well, and other places as well. So that is, Chelsea fans are not that humble. Some of them are, some of them aren't. They talk a lot of smack as well. They talk a lot of smack as well. But going back to the game, where do you think the game will be won? Where do you think the game will be won? Of course, I genuinely believe that the game will be won in the midfield. I think Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice are the people that should lead. No, not wide area. I believe it's going to be Odegaard and Declan Rice versus Vitinha and Joao Neves. I believe that is the thing, right? That is the thing, to be honest. You guys are taking me to the sides instead of talking about the game. Instead of talking about the game, E-Ink. At least, for me, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you guys. For me to sidetrack for the game and you're asking questions, like, I would respect it if people like if you send a super chat and you want me to talk about it, fine. I'm going to answer this E-Ink quickly, right? Just for respect, you're always here. But I don't want to sidetrack, and I'm going to go back to the game. So hit that like button. 200. It feels, wallahi, guys, I'm going to say something. Before I answer this, I'm going to say something. I could have never imagined that I'll be sitting, doing a solo show, having over 200, sometimes 400 people tuning into my shows. I am very humbled by you guys, wallahi. And I feel loved, and I feel like we have done something together. Sometimes I question, did I do the right thing by leaving geophysics and oil and gas to do football YouTube? It's something I've been thinking about for years. And we're here now. There's over 200 of you tuning into the show. There's 100 likes. There's people that support the channel. Sometimes you get 1,000 people tuning in. And I'm very humbled by the love and the support that I have been shown by this community, the people that are here every day listening to us. It is, wallahi, it fills my heart with joy. Wallahi, you guys don't understand, with the help of all the other content creators as well, that have been helping me massively, massively, massively. Rank the top English team fan base of how humble they are. Liverpool 1, number 1, that are humble. I feel Chelsea 2nd. I feel Arsenal 3rd. No. Man City first, Liverpool second, Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth, and Man United 20th. So that is my ranking. Man United 20th. You know what I mean? Man United. But going back to the game, to be honest, big up Mo, since you stopped talking that. That is what people don't understand. That's a good question. Hugo, how would you cover Partey suspension? I would start Timber left back. I actually would start Trossard up top in this game. I would start Trossard up top. I would start Moreno in the midfield. The reason why I am saying this, it's very simple. Because I think Moreno, Rice, and Odegaard can actually do a job physically on Vitinha, on João Neves, and Fabian Ruiz. Trossard is not bad up top. Trossard is not bad. You're going to play in tight spaces up top. So I would start, that is just me. Trossard, I would start Trossard up top. I wouldn't start Moreno and Lewis Kelly. Personally, I haven't seen Lewis Kelly as much in the midfield. Wallah al-Azim, I haven't seen, and that is what the thing that I want you guys to talk about, is that how many games we have seen Lewis Kelly in the midfield? He inverts, he supports the midfield. So here is my take on it. Play Rice as the 6, play Moreno on the left 8, play Odegaard on the right, play Lewis Kelly, push Moreno to be a second striker, and have Lewis Kelly invert as he does. So you don't have to have 3 midfielders there all the time. Lewis Kelly inverts and plays the left 8 without him on paper being the left 8. Do you get my point? Like, so you have basically 3 at the back with Timber, Saliba, and Kivior, Lewis Kelly, Rice, and Odegaard, Moreno supporting Trossard, Martinelli on the left, and Saka on the right. I wouldn't start Lewis Kelly in the 8 from the get-go. I would let him invert inside the pitch and create, right, from that left 8, right, left 8, but inverting and going to left back when Arsenal defend. You get my point? That is how I would do it. Now, Mikel Arteta has a different vision or something. It is up to him. That is his team. But for me, that's what I would do. And the reason why, you create overload in the midfield. However, there is a massive thing the Arsenal need to avoid if they do this. Do not lose the ball to allow PSG in transition. What I mean by this, if you're going to lose the ball, you lose it to a goal kick, to a shot that is the goal Donnarumma can put to a corner kick. You do not pass wrong. You do not get dispossessed. You do not try to dribble and get dispossessed. Right? Like, that is my point. You don't do this because if you push Lewis Kelly in the midfield and you push the players forward, and on transition, it's going to be 3-on-3 with Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia, and I think you'll get cooked. Right? I think you will get cooked. That is, and by the way, Arsenal have been excellent in this over the last year. Arsenal don't turn over the ball. What I mean is that people that don't understand, for example, I'm going to give you an example. Let me just redirect to Mr. Hussam, of course, who is having a show soon with the Liverpool people, of course. Don Hussam is having a show with the Don Hussam. Here we go. We did it. So I wouldn't, my point about this is very simple. Don't turn over the ball. If you're going to lose it to a free kick, lose it to a throw-in, lose it to a goal kick. If you turn over the ball, you get cooked on the transition with the speed of Ousmane Dembele and Kvaratskhelia. It's basically what am I afraid of? The meltdown, if Liverpool get 21 before United, the meltdown is already crazy. my friend. The meltdown is already crazy, Andrew. It's already crazy. Man United fans, some of them are losing their minds. Look at Saeed after Liverpool won number 20th. Gunner women in the Champions League final versus Barcelona. Bravo to them. I don't watch women football, to be honest with you. So I don't know who plays in the semi-final or in the final. That is not something I do. I'm being completely honest. But big up. Congratulations to Arsenal. Havertz is fit and expected to play minutes. Havertz is not fit. And I don't think he's in the squad even. So leave that out, of course. I don't think Havertz is fit at all. Inter have also been excellent. We'll see. We'll see about Inter versus Barcelona tomorrow. Do you guys want me to do a watch along for Arsenal versus PSG today? You guys, let me know if you guys want me to do Arsenal versus PSG today. You guys let me know, of course, if you want. But it might be too much work because we have a show at 5. So it's going to be tough. But we can try to do a watch along for Arsenal versus PSG today and actually see what happens in the game. I will set it up. We'll see how it is. But listen, for the midfield battle is the thing. We'll see how it goes. But listen, who do you think is the most important player for Arsenal today? Is it Saka, Odegaard, Saliba, David Raya? Who do you think is the most important guy that you're going to see today for Arsenal? Let me know. Yes, of course. Inter versus Barcelona, I watch along for sure. I have a challenge for you. Can we get 200 likes live on the stream? Can we get 200 likes live on the stream? So hit that like button. Saliba is the most important. We'll see about that. Saliba is the most important. Martinelli and Saka. People are saying Saka. Why? Can you explain to me why? Why? By the way, a lot of people have come late and said that they gonna judge Arteta's mentality in today's game. And I completely disagree with this notion, by the way. Thank you so much, Abdul Ghaffar. Thank you so much, Habibi, for the support. I'm here for the people. Appreciate wallahi, comments like this are phenomenal. Thank you. Hybrid Ultra, Saliba is very good at reading potential transition, but he can do it on his own, and Kivior is not quick. Hybrid Ultra. Kivior is not that quick, so you got to look at it. And big up for the super chat, by the way. You haven't super chatted for a while, so big up for supporting the channel. Saliba is very good in reading. I think one of the things that Saliba, by the way, I said that last season, you know that. I said that Saliba, I see him in the future being at the ilk of Virgil van Dijk. I respect and I love defenders that read the game, that read the play before it happens. And I see it with Saliba a lot of times. He doesn't have the experience of Van Dijk, of course. He's not close to reading the game as Van Dijk. But I love players like this. I love defenders that read the play before it happens, position their body in the right place to read the game. Yes, this season he hasn't had the greatest season, but I still think that he has this in it, to be honest. He's so proactive. You remember, Hybrid Alta, when I said before that I am more of a fan of proactive defenders than reactive defenders. Konate is a reactive defender. Saliba is a very proactive defender that reads the game before it happened, to be honest. And that is something that I like about William Saliba. I love it. I like it. And he needs that today. Craig, big up Craig, Newcastle fan. Of course, Gordon, Barnes, Isak. Who would you get for right winger? Gordon and Barnes, Isak. Who would you get for you? I'm not sure who's available at right winger for you, to be honest with you. I'm not sure who would you get for. You know what? Wallahi, I don't think that Madueke is great. The problem is Madueke, The way he plays the game doesn't suit Newcastle as much. But there is not a lot of right wingers in the world now. Jacob Murphy is doing well, Craig. Jacob Murphy is doing very, very well. Jacob Murphy is doing very, very well. I don't know why Newcastle fans want to replace him. He's having more than 15 GA. He has 10 goals or something like this. So why? Why do you want to replace him? I don't understand, to be honest. Big up Nathan from South Africa. Martinelli, he will have space to run into and has to follow the runs of Hakimi. Wallahi, that's a massive shout, Nathan. That's a massive shout, to be honest. Martinelli needs to be on top of his game today. He needs to be on top of his game today. Because Hakimi is very dangerous. And Hakimi, knowing that Hakimi was an Inter player, Hakimi is not the greatest defender. He's so quick. He leaves spaces behind him. And I genuinely think that it will be on Hakimi, like there will be spaces behind Hakimi, and he needs to be using that Martinelli, and it's on Mikel Arteta. You know that Bukayo Saka will be marked by Nuno Mendes, and Nuno Mendes had a great game against Salah. Yes, Bukayo Saka cooked him in the first game, but Nuno Mendes has improved massively. So it is on Martinelli to absolutely make things happen. It's on Martinelli to make things happen. So for me, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. Big up, yeah. Oh my God, big up W's for yeah. Thank you, but I'm gonna get to your super chat. Martinelli, yes, Martinelli is a massive thing. I still think it's the midfield. I genuinely still think it is the midfield that will play a massive role because of the technicality of the midfield of PSG. W's to the chat for yeah for the massive donation. W's for the chat for Mo. I know it looks bad, but the worst thing Inter can do is give up. I haven't given up. Yeah. Who said I given up? I said the league is the league. We go to the Barcelona game, it's different. I haven't given up. I believe we can get a draw from Barcelona and we can take it back to the San Siro with Marcus Thuram. I haven't given up. I think it will be Arsenal Inter final. Internazionale can do it. We are brothers of the world. Let's keep our heads up. Big up Mo. Let's beat arrogant. The reason arrogant Barcelona fans, they talk smack, and I don't like the Barcelona fans. But I have a very good Egyptian friend whose name is Walid. He does content in Arabic. If you guys want to check him out, check him out. I might be able to get his channel. I'm gonna get it in the mid show. He does content. He's a very humble fan. Why did someone delete a comment? Oh, this is a shit comment by you, bro. You deserve to be banned, bro. Fucking idiot. Fucking, there's no place for these comments on the channel, bro. Fucking idiot, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? You're banned, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, broski? Some people are just vile. What is wrong with you? But big up, yeah, for the... I haven't given up yet, wallahi. I still think that Inter can do it. I still think that Inter can make things happen. Of course, can make things happen. Big up, guys that are supporting the channel. Here we go. Here we go again. Big up, my man. Arsenal have to make the pitch small, otherwise with space, PSG will destroy us. Big up, Mo. Yes, and that is why the midfield and Lewis Kelly inverting and not turning over the ball is so important for Arsenal. It's super important for Arsenal. Bro, someone is just vile, bro. Press has to be right. I don't think, yes, I think you should press, but you also need to understand that if they bypass your press, you will be, if you make the pitch smaller, it's great. But if they bypass your press, I think you'll get cooked, right? I think you'll get cooked. Guys, I was thrown off by a comment that is absolutely vile by Nico. I don't know why he would put that comment up. I don't understand it. To be honest with you. But guys, 200 likes, 260 people in the house. 200 likes is minimum. So let's go. 200 likes. Mo! Oh, my man from Egypt with the 20 guinea super chat. Salam from 6 October. Barcola or Desiree Dewey. I like Desiree Dewey more. Wallah, you know what? My sister lives in 6 October. My brother is gonna live in 6 of October. I had an apartment in October, on 6 of October. Habibi, 6 October. I've been to 6 of October many times. Mo, big up to you and my Egyptian guys. I am now in Al Haram. You know, I am in the Pyramids Street at the current moment with my mom, staying with my mom until I leave here and go back to America, of course. So big up my friend Mo for the support and the 20 guinea. 20 guinea, people don't understand. Guinea means pound. To 20 Egyptian pounds. Greg, yes. So big up my man for being here. Inshallah, big up, ya akhi. Wallah, Allah, inshallah, may Allah grant us all Hajj. Inshallah, big up. Wallahi, I've been in Egypt for a while, people. I've been in Egypt since December, and it's May now. I miss my bed. I miss home in America. I miss home in America, but I will go back mid-month, inshallah. 300 people in the house. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Inshallah, may Allah grant us all a Hajj, inshallah. But listen, going back to the game, of course, Arsenal today, I am expecting an Arsenal win, but it will be a narrow win. It won't be as big as a lot of people. Some of the arrogant Arsenal fans are saying, guys, we need to put I can't keep talking, but we need to put a target on the likes, right? We need to put a target on the likes. The likes need to be at least 200. We need to get the likes to 200. We can't have 170 votes and only 139 likes. 200 likes is minimum. Yani, come on. Mods, push the likes. Come on now. Let's get to 200 likes live. Can you imagine this? 200 likes live. That would be great. That would be absolutely phenomenal. That's unacceptable. If Arsenal lose today at home, I don't think they will lose. When is the last time that Arsenal lost at home from a team that attacked? If Arsenal get a draw, I don't think it's the end of the world, but it will be tough, of course, but even a 1-goal lead is not bad. Any win for Arsenal is good. 1-goal margin is good. It's not as bad as people say, oh, we have to take back 2-goal margins. Absolutely not. I disagree with this. I genuinely think that Arsenal can win this game. But Martin, wallah, I'm being honest, guys. Martin Odegaard today needs to perform to the best of his ability. I am not accepting from Martin Odegaard to be whack, to be just a conductor. Martin Odegaard needs to create. I'm expecting at least 3 chances from Martin Odegaard today. 3 chances from Martin Odegaard is the least accepted thing from him. Don't tell me otherwise. Don't tell me this or that. Martin Odegaard needs to perform. We know that Saka will perform. Right? We know Saka will perform. We know Saliba will be all right. We know Raya will be good. We know Timba always comes up. Martin Odegaard, the eyes are on you. Odegaard, hair flick. The eyes are on you. Captain performance, as Nathan is saying. Captain's performance today. Nothing less. Chance creation. Don't give me the excuses. Bukayo Saka, by the way, I want now to have a conversation about, I released a video earlier today about the comparison between Bukayo Saka and Kvaratskhelia, but I want to take this conversation to what you guys think. Bukayo Saka versus Ousmane Dembele, Kvaratskhelia. Who is better? Who do you guys think and why? you think is better? Is Bukayo Saka better than Dembele and Kvaratskhelia? Is Bukayo Saka better than Kvaratskhelia and Dembele? The only thing that I believe that is good for Kvaratskhelia is that he did win the league with Napoli, right? He did win the league for Napoli, and he was a massive thing. Of course, Bukayo Saka plays in the Premier League, right? Bukayo Saka has been way more consistent. Kvaratskhelia has done it only for one season when they won the league. Last season, he was just all right. And this season, he has come back since he moved to PSG to be phenomenal. And it's not only about trophies, by the way. It is about, do you deliver in the trophy? Are you the most important player? And I believe that Kvaratskhelia was one of the most important players. One of the most important players in Napoli winning the league. But in terms of dribbling and all the stuff, I want you guys to understand something. Dribbling is not only about the flicks and tricks. Dribbling is not only about the step over. Kvaratskhelia doesn't do a lot of step overs and stuff like this. He dribbles with runs. One of the things, one of the myths that people talk about Saka is that he doesn't dribble. Bukayo Saka dribbles a lot, by the way. He dribbles. He takes on his man. He gets past the man. That is what is the most important thing. It doesn't matter if you do it with a step over. It doesn't matter if you do it with a nutmeg, with a rainbow flick, with a with a roulette. It's the most important thing is for you to get past your man, one way or the other, by speed. And he does it with trickery. He does it with body feints. He does it on the left foot. And that is what I mean. That people, oh, but he's not pleasing on the eye. Why is he not pleasing? I believe Bukayo Saka is super strong, by the way. The kid is super strong in receiving the ball. How many times you see Bukayo Saka receive the ball with the back to the opposition, put it under control and turn? That is strength. Guys, Salah does the same. Salah, even though he's not the biggest guy, he is super, super strong. To be honest with you, but W's for the... Yeah, I'm humbled. I am humbled by this. I am humbled by this. I'm going to go back to the Saka. But guys, W's for the super chat. W's for dropping another big piece by Yahya, of course. No, bro, I said in general, not you. I know you believe. But the Milan fans always come together when it comes against Inter. And Inter fans are always pessimistic fan base. But I think we can do it. Let's get the win for Champions League. If we get 4 Champions League, if Inter get 4 Champions League, I'll be unbearable against one fan base. Do you know, in the chat, can someone tell me who are the fan base that I'm going to be most shameless against? Can you guys tell me in the chat? Big up Yahya for dropping the 20th piece. Which fan base I'll be the most shameless against? One fan base I will absolutely talk smack to. You know what I mean? W is first for Yahya, and let me know in the chat. There is one fan base that I will cook if we get the 4th Champions League. One, I want to see the name. I want to see the name. Some people are getting it right. Some people are getting it right, and you know you are getting it right. It's a fan base that some people... Okay, I'm going to tell you, they don't play in my league. They don't play in my league, to be honest. They don't play in the league. They don't play in the Serie A. You got it right. 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 You got it right, broski. I'm lagging a little bit now. The internet is lagging, I know. You got it right. Why United? But first, I'm going to tell you why United. But let me do this. Big up Emmanuel. If we play BW, Ben White on the left, JT on the right side, Timber on the left, Marcus Kelly. We spoke about this already. Am I lagging a little bit, guys? Is the internet lagging or it came back? I think it's good now. I think it's good now. It's good now. I think it's good now, huh? We spoke about this, Emmanuel, that I think we should start as they are, and he inverts in the midfield. And Myzos Kelly inverts in the midfield, Emmanuel. But big up. If that is what you want, big up, Emmanuel. Why United? Inter have 20 league titles. Man United have 20 league titles. Inter have a triple. Man United have a triple. But do we have 4 Champions League if we win? And how many do Man United fans have? Now, the bragging for Man United will be about what? We have a bigger fan base. We have bigger revenue than Inter. That's what we have. We have bigger revenue than Inter. We have bigger fan base than Inter. That's what they get. I love it when people brag about the fan base and people brag about the revenue. Because, you know, we talk about success. We don't talk about revenue. We don't talk about fan base. We only talk about success. Basically, success. So that is why I will be shameless. But if Inter win 4 Champions League, oh my word. Oh my word. Arsenal fans want 1. I know. Bro, Antonio, if you keep smashing this, I am happy today. You're not gonna rattle me, my man. I'm gonna put your comment on the screen, but I'm not gonna get rattled. I'm happy. You see the smile on my face. You see the happiness with the people that are here. You see, I am a happy man now. I'm a happy man today. I woke up happy today. So I'm not gonna get rattled at all today. I'm leaving the rattling to the Inter versus Barcelona watch along. Right? To the Inter Barcelona watch along. Tomorrow, of course. Can we get, again, I'm going to repeat again, we need 200 likes for W's for everyone supporting the channel, sending super chats. You guys are legends for supporting the channel today. Absolutely legends. Let's get to 200 likes. Of course, let's get to 200 likes because I want to reach 200 likes. People on the show while I'm hope I see you in the final. I hope. I love it. Let's get to 250 likes, as my man is saying. Let's get to 200 likes. I'm expecting Arsenal today. Mikel Arteta, there's a lot of people, by the way, that are still questioning Mikel Arteta's mentality. By the way, there are people are still questioning Mikel Arteta's mentality, even after the Real Madrid game. I prefer to play PSG, but I want Arsenal and Inter to reach the final for a reason. Because Terry promised to fly me to England. Terry promised to fly me to England to do a watch along in the studio with him. Yeah, he's gonna get Igal, myself, we'll do a watch along in the studio. That's why I want Arsenal to reach the final. And it's good for me. It's better for me. People are still questioning Mikel Arteta's mentality. I think it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? Like, after the Real Madrid game and how he set up the team, and all the stuff, I can't question him, Mikel Arteta. He proved a lot of people wrong, by the way, and he rattled a lot of freaking people in the world. A lot of freaking people in the world. Right? Wallah al-Azim, people are still questioning Mikel Arteta's quality as a coach. They absolutely cooked. They're cooked. They're absolutely cooked. To be honest with you, they are. These people don't know, bro. You watch Arsenal against Real Madrid. You watch Arsenal against Real Madrid and you can tell that Arteta had a masterclass tactically. Masterclass tactically. And the way he prepared Kivior, and the way he prepared Timba, Lewis Kelly, the youngster, Moreno up top, the way he made Martinelli play, you cannot just say that the guy doesn't know how to set up his team. You can't just tell me how the guy set up his team because you're cooked. You're cooked if you think that he is not a good manager. With all due respect, to be honest with you, Mikel Arteta has proven to a lot of people how good he is. By the way, as Arne Slot as Muhammad Salah this season has proven to a lot of people that people don't know football, and the people that doubted him are in the mud. In the mud. Muhammad Salah is giving you a season for the ages. He is finished. He is done. He's fallen off. He delivered big time, you frauds. The people that doubted Muhammad Salah, he responded. And I think Mikel Arteta responded. And the people that say the trophy or bust, fine. You can say that about the club. But the way he managed the team after the failing in the league is elite by Mikel Arteta. Is elite by Mikel Arteta, to be honest with you. Is elite. The way he set up the team is phenomenal. It's fantastic. So you can't tell me it's not. You can't tell me it's not. In the mud, the people that doubted him. 20 likes away from 200, which is going to be a fantastic achievement for this stream. Fantastic and an amazing achievement for this stream. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get 20 more likes. Here we go. Mo, you're doing too much. One shit Real Madrid is not measuring stick for the Champions League. Even Brentford could have held that Madrid. Here we go with people downplaying Arsenal and downplaying how Arsenal played. Here we go. Why? Did you give them a chance before Real Madrid? Or you said that Arsenal will get smashed home and away? Did you give them a chance? Or you said that Real Madrid? How do you say with Rudiger, Courtois, Modric, Valverde, right, Camavinga, Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vini Jr., that's a shit Real Madrid and Carlo Ancelotti? How are you telling me? How are you telling me that that's a shit Real Madrid? By names, there is no comparison. On the pitch, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. By the way Arsenal schooled Real Madrid, to be honest, in these two games. The way Arsenal schooled this Real Madrid, it's ridiculous. Hit that like button, people. Let's get 20 likes. Hit that like button, because I'm not staying for long. I'm not staying for long. But big up for everyone supporting the channel. I'm going to give a massive shout to Yahya, of course, for supporting the channel. Emmanuel, Mo Muhammad, Random, Nathan, Craig, Hybrid Ultra, Bermuda Gunnar, Andrew Wright, for supporting the channel and supporting the stream massively, massively, massively. Apparently, Kvaratskhelia is better than Saka. Yet again, this guy has to shut down the haters again. Yes, Aboud. Yes, Aboud, again and again and again. We have to go through this. Bro, it's going to be through this again with Bukayo Saka. Again and again and again. Right? Saka, he has to prove himself. Saka has to prove himself. Have some shame and decorum for the people. Why does he have to prove himself? He proved that he's better than Rodrigo in that game, on the pitch. Came clutch. He's amazing. He's good. Oh my God, no, he's not good. As Kvaratskhelia look better than him on the eye. Why? What is wrong with your eyes? Get LASIK or something. Same for Salah. This guy is better than Salah. No, he's not. No, he's not. Salah is the best winger in the world. No, he's not. No, no one is better than this guy. Is not better than Salah. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely nuts and ridiculous, and it drives me crazy, to be honest. Ahmad, my prediction is 2-1 Arsenal. I'm predicting 2-1 Arsenal for today's game. Lamine Yamal is better than Salah. He's not better than Salah. And have you, by the way, let me tell you something. Have you watched Lamine Yamal? Lamine Yamal has a long way to go, by the way. Have you watched Lamine Yamal in El Clasico? It wasn't good. Him and Rafinha were not good at all in El Clasico. Again, it's the same Real Madrid team that played against Arsenal. Again, it's the same Real Madrid team that played against Arsenal. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. So here, where do we go from here? Where do we go? Again, it's the same. Lamine Yamal was not great. Bro, Lamine Yamal was not good in that game. I'm not saying that Lamine Yamal is bad. He's good. He's amazing. He's phenomenal. Lamine Yamal, he's fantastic. He delivered for his country in the Euros. But it's these comparisons, by the way. It's ridiculous, by the way. You can say that, but I watched the game. No, I don't think Lamine Yamal cooked. in that game. He didn't cook as much, by the way. He wasn't as good as he was in the games that I watched him, by the way. It wasn't. But listen, there is a long way for Lamine Yamal to go. Lamine Yamal is still, I believe he's gonna, the ceiling of Lamine Yamal is higher than a lot of other people. The ceiling of Lamine Yamal is to be world class, one of the best players in the world. I'm watching him now. He is one of the best wingers in the world at the age of 17. So there's no denying this. I admire the player. He's a phenomenal football player, but we still haven't seen enough consistency from him. But he's absolutely, the talent is undeniable. He is gonna be one of the best players, one of the best wingers we have watched, to be honest. He's phenomenal, Lamine Yamal, to be honest. But we'll see, we'll talk about it as well. Can we get the 7 likes before I end the stream? 7 more likes. Well, you guys are frauds. We have 240 likes and less than 200 likes. 7 more likes to end the stream and send it to Osam. 7 more likes to end the stream and send it to 300 people. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, people. 6 more likes. Let's go. Let's go. Energy. We provide energy right here. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a solo show in the afternoon as well. So turn on the notification bell because we're going to talk about it. 4 more likes to 200 before we end the show. Let's go. Before we send it to Osam. Appreciate you guys. Guys are love for the love. You're giving me hope. Yes. And we're going to send you to Osam now with the Kopish people. And 200 is done. Big up for the people that are supporting the channel. You guys are legends. We're going to send you now to Osam with the Kopish people. With the Kopish people. Oh, I know. Let's go. Spam this in Osam chat. Copy paste this. Copy paste this, guys, in Osam's chat. Do it. Spam it, by the way. Do it multiple times. Do it multiple times. Let's go. Let's go. Copy and paste for Osam stream. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Copy paste. No chest Osam on Osam stream. Let's go. I'm going to be on the chat.